throughout the entire trip. But folks, just keep looking to your left and hopefully you'll see a whole bunch of wonderful animals. Between the hills, all the way in the back, you may have seen some small tan animals. Those are the impala. The impala can run about 55 miles per hour. And I think they're made by Chevrolet. The reticulated giraffe are also on your left-hand side. These giraffes can grow up to 18 feet in height. They do almost everything standing up, including giving birth. The very first experience in life of a baby giraffe is a 6-foot drop to the ground. They're one of the few animals I can see in color, and although they have a very long neck, they have the same number of vertebrae in their neck as humans, and that's 7. And there's a partial skeleton of a reticulated giraffe at the Animal Care Center outside the Nairobi train station. These very large brown animals with the long pointed horns are eland antelope. The eland antelope are the largest of the antelope species. And although they're very large, they can leap up to 10 feet from a near-standing start. Eland antelope and the grubby zebra. The grubby zebra are the largest of the zebra species, with their pinstripe markings and bare underbellies. And just like all zebras, the grubby zebras are brown and white in color. Those are the grubby zebras. Now just so you know, a lot of folks are wondering why the zebra has stripes. It's a very good defense mechanism. So whenever a zebra herd gets attacked by any kind of predators, they run in very tight formation, and the stripes from one zebra and another kind of blend together. And the predator won't be able to tell one zebra from another. It's a great defense mechanism for the zebras. Guys, as we come across this bridge, we might have to stop. The greater kudu are right near the tracks, so we might have to stop, so please remain seated. One of them's crossing now, so the engineers have to be real careful. They're mostly on the right-hand side, but they may be crossing over, so hang on, guys. We might have to stop for them. These are beautiful animals. I think we may still have a few on the right, but a lot of them are already on the left side. Yeah, they're crossing over now. Those are the greater kudu. So please remain seated, folks. Please remain seated. That's why I wanted you to remain seated. We do jerk a lot on this train. And anytime that happens, you might fall off the train. So please remain seated. Now the greater kudu are a beautiful deer-like animal. When threatened by a predator, they'll stand perfectly still in tall grass and wait for that predator to go right on by. They can hold that statue-like pose for up to 2 hours, the greater kudu. The gray shaggy animals on your left are the wildebeest. They're also known as the gray-bearded gnu. Wildebeest in the wild travel in herds in the millions of animals. And when they migrate, that migration can be seen from the International Space Station. A baby wildebeest within hours of birth is required to get up and run with the herd, or it may be left behind. Those are the wildebeest. And also to the left are the Grant zebras. The Grant zebras are the smallest and the most photographed of all the zebra species. And they're the only zebras whose stripes go all the way around their bellies. These are the Grant zebras. And off in the distance, all the way to your left, are the white rhinos. And if you look, there's the baby white rhino. She's about 5 to 6 months old. She weighs about 550 pounds right now. She's a little girl. She's out there with her mom. Now, the white rhino get their name from an African word that translates into wide. That refers to their very wide mouths. And a rhino's horn is not a real horn. It's not connected to the skull. A rhino's horn is connected to its face. And it's made of keratin, the same material as human fingernails and hair. So whenever a poacher is selling rhino horn, all he's selling is one big nose hair. Although in the distance are the white rhinos. There's a female ostrich up on the hill to the right that is the largest of the bird species, and she is totally flightless. The ostrich. Now an ostrich egg equals about 24 chicken eggs. It'll take about 2 hours to boil. Just